Live? All right. Here we are. Hello, Instagram world. Thanks so much for joining us. And we're live on Facebook too. Hello, Facebook world. And hello, Instagram world. Okay. Hello and welcome to the Mystical Yoga Farm. Coming to you live from our Jaguar Hall. We want to offer this to you in service to the divine. We really love singing songs here. It's a really amazing way to open our hearts, to connect to the spirits, to give thanks to Mother Earth and all of her elements. And it's one of our key foundational practices here at the Mystical Yoga Farm, and one of our key foundational offerings during our 6-week light leadership residency from February 1st to March 13th. So if you love this and you're interested in joining us in person, socially close, with no masks, then send us a message or leave a comment on here, and we would just absolutely love to have you join us. So this is an interactive experience. I really invite that if you're looking, even if you're just scrolling through, to just take a moment and to sing along and to just really feel the presence of the divine moving through your voice as you sing along with us. And feel free to comment where you're tuning in from, or what song is your favorite, or anything like that. So let's all just take a moment to close our eyes for a second. Let's inhale to sigh it out together. Let's open our space with an Om, inhaling for Om. So one quick thing before we move into our first song is that I just want to let everyone out there that's watching know that the quickest and easiest way to align all of your chakras is by signing up for our residency today. All right.
Hello, Facebook and Instagram world. I'm going to share a song today that I just learned in Kirtan a couple of Fridays ago, and it's a call to our Divine Mother. It is a call to our Divine Mother.
Jai Ma.
Okay. Jai Shri Ma,
Kali Kali Ma, Jai Shri Ma, Jai Shri Ma, Kali Kali Ma, Jai Shri Ma, Jai Shri Ma, Kali Kali Ma, Jai Shri Ma, Jai Shri Ma, Kali Kali Ma, Jai Shri Ma. Ananda Ma, Durga Devi, Jagadambe Shri Ma. Ananda Ma, Durga Devi, Jagadambe Shri Ma. Jai Shri Ma, Kali Kali Ma, Jai Shri Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Shri Ma, Kali Kali Ma, Jai Shri Ma. Jai Shri Ma, Kali Kali Ma, Jai Shri Ma. Jai Shri Ma, Kali Kali Ma, Jai Shri Ma. Ananda Ma, Durga Devi, Jagadambe Shri Ma. Ananda Ma, Durga Devi, Jagadambe Shri Ma.
Nandama Durga Devi Jagadambe Shri Ma Nandama Durga Devi Jagadambe Shri Ma Jai Shri Ma Kali Kali Ma Jai Shri Ma Jai Shri Ma Kali Kali Ma Jai Shri Ma Jai Shri Ma Kali Kali Ma Jai Shri Ma Jai Shri Ma Kali Kali Ma Jai Shri Ma.
Jai Ma, give thanks to the Divine Mother, the creatress of the universe, the one who nurtures us, who gives birth to all blessings and all opportunities, the one who cares for us and gives us all the blessings that we need to be whole and to be free and to be pure. If you'd like to really immerse yourself in this kind of experience, song circles, sound healing, ceremony, art, yoga, permaculture, completely immerse yourself in nature, then you are officially invited to our 6-week residency from February 1st to March 13th. We have it all over our Facebook and Instagram stories and posts. We actually just released our full workshop schedule. It's going to be epic, and there's a lot of surprises that we have in store. You can stay for the 6 weeks, and we have also shorter stay options. Be sure to message us if you want more information on that. We would love to have you out here. So this next song is a good one. It is a gift that we have here in Guatemala every single day. We are graced by the presence of a magical bird. And this magical bird sounds like this. Bree, bree, bree. It is the hummingbird. And she comes and she has 8 lessons to teach us. And these 8 lessons are beautiful teachers. The hummingbird teaches us to taste the sweet nectar of life, to find joy, to make the biggest journey of all time, the journey from our mind into our heart. And so each set of these lines repeats twice. It's quite wordy, but I think you'll catch right on. The hummingbird brings, the hummingbird brings these 8 lessons for everyone to arrive. The hummingbird brings, the hummingbird brings these 8 lessons for everyone to arrive. 1 is to have fun, 2 is to be free, 3 is eternal happiness, and 4 just be. 5 is to be strong, 6 is carry on, 7 create heaven, and 8 don't wait. 1 is to have fun, 2 is to be free, 3 is eternal happiness, and 4 just be. 5 is is to be strong. 6 is carry on. 7 create heaven, and 8 don't wait. With the flapping of his wings, the hummingbird brings vibrations of eternity, sweet, sweet eternity. The hummingbird brings. With the flapping of her wings, the hummingbird brings vibrations of eternity, sweet, sweet eternity. The hummingbird brings. The hummingbird brings. The hummingbird brings these 8 lessons for everyone to arrive. The hummingbird brings. The hummingbird brings these 8 lessons for everyone to arrive. 1 is to have fun. 2 is to be free. 3 is eternal happiness, and 4 just be. 5 is to be strong. 6 is carry on. 7 create heaven, and 8 don't wait. 1 is to have fun. 2 is to be free. 3 is eternal happiness, and 4 just be. 5 is to be strong. 6 is carry on. 7 create heaven, and 8 don't wait. With the flapping of his wings, the hummingbird brings vibrations of eternity, sweet, sweet eternity. The hummingbird brings. With the flapping of her wings, the hummingbird brings vibrations of eternity, sweet, sweet eternity. The hummingbird brings. Hummingbird brings. The hummingbird brings these 8 lessons for everyone to arrive. The hummingbird brings. The hummingbird brings these 8 lessons for everyone to arrive. 1 is to have fun. 2 is to be free. 3 is eternal happiness, and 4 just be. 5 is to be strong. 6 is carry on. 7 create heaven, and 8 don't wait. 1 is to have fun. 2 is to be free. 3 is eternal happiness, and 4 just be. 5 is to be strong. 6 is carry on. 7 create heaven, and 8 don't wait. With the flapping of his wings, the hummingbird brings vibrations of eternity, sweet, sweet eternity. The hummingbird brings. With the flapping of her wings, the hummingbird brings vibrations of eternity, sweet, sweet eternity. The hummingbird brings. The hummingbird brings. The hummingbird brings these 8 lessons for everyone to arrive. The hummingbird brings. The hummingbird brings these 8 lessons for everyone to arrive. 1 is to have fun. 2 is to be free. 3 is eternal happiness, and 4 just be. 5 is to be strong. and 4 just be. 5 is to be strong, 6 is carry on, 7 create heaven, and 8 don't wait. The flapping of his wings, the hummingbird brings vibrations of eternity, sweet, sweet eternity, the hummingbird brings. With the flapping of her wings, the hummingbird brings vibrations of eternity, sweet, sweet eternity, the hummingbird brings. Such a joyous little creature. So fun fact about the hummingbird is that, well, there's 2 actually, is that it's the only bird that can fly in all 7 directions. Most birds fly diagonally and then glide also diagonally. And the hummingbird can fly up, down, forward, back, left, right, and center. It's also the only bird that can hover. So it's beautiful, beautiful teacher that we can be precise in our movements and connect to the directions. And also it has one of the smallest wings of any bird, yet it has one of the largest migration patterns, flying all the way from Canada to Chile every single year. And that's how she teaches us to go from the mind to the heart. It can seem, when we're so stuck in our mind, it can seem like we're all the way in Canada when our heart's all the way down in Chile. So it's a really long mission. Lots of layovers. So yeah, if you'd like to learn more about the hummingbird and all the magic that happens here at the farm, definitely check out our residency. You can check it on our stories, on our posts. We just posted the workshop schedule. It's going to be super epic. It's a program that is helping teachers and healers transform and expand their professional offerings, as well as for people who don't yet quite have an established practice and are looking for a wide diversity of different spiritual practices to cultivate a holistic practice for themselves. So if you want to know more about that, hit us up or just check out all of our posts.
Speaking of joy, I find my joy in the simple things.
I found joy there too.
I find my joy in the simple things coming from the earth. I find my joy in the sun that shines and the water that speaks to me. Listen to the wind and listen to the water. Hear what they say. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, oh. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, oh. I find my joy in the simple things coming from hey, ya, oh. I find my joy in the simple things coming from the earth. I find my joy in the sun that shines and the water that sings to me. Listen to the wind and listen to the water. Hear what they say. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, oh. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, oh. Let us never forget to give thanks. Let us never forget to give thanks. Give thanks, give thanks. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks, give thanks. Give thanks and praise. I find my joy in the simple things coming from the earth. I find my joy in the sun that shines and the water that sings to me. Listen to the wind and listen to the water. Hear what they say. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, oh. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, oh. I find my joy in the simple things coming from the earth. I find my joy in the sun that shines and the water that sings to me. Listen to the wind and listen to the water. Hear what they say. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, oh. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, oh. Let us never forget to give thanks. Let us never forget to give thanks. Give thanks, give thanks. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks, give thanks. Give thanks and praise. I find my joy in the simple things coming from the earth. I find my joy in the sun that shines and the water that sings to me. Listen to the wind and listen to the water. Hear what they say. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, oh. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, oh. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, oh. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, oh. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, oh. Sing singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, oh. Thank you. Let us never forget.
You want to give thanks?
No, I'll leave it out. So I'm so excited to be here at the Mystical Yoga Farm. It's my first week I've spent here, and it is amazing. Beautiful way to unplug and plug in to myself and nature in this beautiful community here. Amazing yoga, amazing views, and absolutely beautiful, malicious, meowlicious people. So I'm going to offer up a song that I learned from my dear friend Ashley Darilla, and call those beautiful energies in of honoring our Mother Earth. Oh, Pachamama, Ate Kera, Sacred Mother, Tonanti. Oh, Pachamama, Ate Kera, Sacred Mother, Tonanti. Oh, Pachamama, Ate Kera, Sacred Gaia, Tonanti. Oh, Pachamama, Ate Kera, Sacred Mother, Tonanti. Red California, Icatoparo, creation of the universe and darkness and light. Red California, Icatoparo, creation of the universe and darkness and light. Darkness and light. Darkness and light. Iana, hey, Yahoo. Iana, hey, Yahoo. Iana, hey, Yahweh. Aho, Pachamama, Madre Kera, Sacred Mother, Tonanti. Aho, Pachamama, Madre Kera, Sacred Mother, Tonanti. Aho, Pachamama, Madre Kera, Sacred Gaia, Tonanti. Aho, Pachamama, Madre Kera, Sacred Mother, Tonanti. Yes, California, Icatoparo, creation of the universe and darkness and light. Yes, California, Icatoparo, creation of the universe and darkness and light. Darkness and light. Darkness and light. Iana, hey, Yahoo. Iana, hey, Yahoo. Iana, hey, Yahweh. Aho, Pachamama, Madre Kera, Sacred Mother, Tonanti. Aho, Pachamama, Madre Kera, Sacred Mother, Tonanti. Aho, Pachamama, Madre Kera, Sacred Gaia, Tonanti. Aho, Pachamama, Madre Kera, Sacred Mother. Pachamama.
Aho!
So yes, Pachamama. Yes, we always give thanks to Mother Earth, and we're so blessed to be here. One of the few places in the world like this that is just completely surrounded by nothing but Mother Nature. We don't have cell phone power in over 10 miles. We don't have any other establishments. We're completely off grid, and everything, all of the resources that we have and that we're provided with come straight from Mother Earth and Father Sky. We're solar powered permaculture community, and one of our biggest goals and missions is to do our part and to strive to regenerate this planet, because it's been polluted and dishonored for so long. So we have this living, breathing example of what it's like to live in complete harmony with Mother Nature. If you'd like to come experience this for yourself, join us anytime, 2021. All that you need to get here is a negative COVID test within 72 hours of your flight. That's it. Wow, so easy. Yeah. And it doesn't even have to be the one that pokes your brain. It can be a mouth swab. All right. So speaking of Mother Earth, we really love her. And we love to sing to her, and we find different ways to relate ourselves and our bodies and our spirits to different aspects of her. This is probably one of our farm favorites as of lately. We learned it by a dear sister, Rosemary, who came here in either November or December of 2018. I think December. She is a sweat lodge pourer for a Lakota lodge in Canada. I'm not exactly sure, but she shared this beautiful song with us, the first verse, and then Sunny and I made a couple other verses, but we'll sing the first verse a few times before we even open the portal of the second and third verses. And this one's extremely fun. Disclaimer. In my bones are the rocks themselves, my blood is a river. In my bones are the rocks themselves, my blood is a river. In my bones is the rocks. In my blood is the river. In my bones is the rocks. Rocks. In my blood is the river. Bones, 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 rocks. Blood river. Bones, 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 rocks. Blood river. My bones are the rocks themselves, my blood is a river. In my bones are the rocks themselves, my blood is a river. In my bones is the rocks. In my blood is the river. In my bones is the rocks. In my blood is the river. Bones, 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 rocks.
the rock. In my blood is the river. Bones, 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 rock. Blood river. Bones, 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 rock. Blood river. If my bones are the rock themselves, my blood is the river. If my bones are the rock themselves, my blood is the river. If my bones is the rock, if my blood is the river. If my bones is the rock, if my blood is the river. Bones, 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 rock. Blood river. Bones, 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 rock. Blood river. Verse 2. My heart is made of devotion, my mind is a vision. If my heart is made of devotion, my mind is a vision. If my heart is devotion, if my mind is a vision. If my heart is devotion, if my mind is a vision. Heart, 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 devotion. Mind, vision. Heart, 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 devotion. Mind, vision. If my heart is made of devotion, my mind is a vision. If my heart is made of devotion, my mind is a vision. If my heart is devotion, if my mind is a vision. If my heart is devotion, if my mind is a vision. Here it comes. Heart, 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 devotion. Mind, vision. Heart, 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 devotion. Mind, vision. Third verse. My soul is like the trees themselves, my spirit is the forest. If my soul is like the trees themselves, my spirit is the forest. If my soul is the tree, if my spirit is the forest. If my soul is the tree, if my spirit is the forest. Soul, 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 tree, spirit, forest. Soul, 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 tree, spirit, forest. My soul is like the trees themselves, my spirit is the forest. If my soul is like the trees themselves, my spirit is the forest. If my soul is the tree, if my spirit is the forest. If my soul is the tree, if my spirit is the forest. Soul, 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 tree, spirit, forest. Soul, 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 soul.
rocks themselves, my blood is the river. In my bones are the rocks themselves, my blood is a river. In my bones is the rocks. In my blood is the river. In my bones is the rocks. In my blood is the river. Bones, 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 blood river. Bones, 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 blood river.
Rocks!
Devotion! Vision! Dreams! Forest!
So, that was like the 70% full power version of the song. We actually have to be in our sacred fire circle to get full power, and we have to be like completely lit from cacao and vibrations to really like give you the full experience. So if you actually want to have the full experience of this song and hundreds if not thousands of more, if you want to develop your professional skills, if you want to learn how to lead and offer song circles for your community back home, if you want to learn about sound healing and how to offer that to your community, if you want to learn about yoga and how to expand your yoga practice or teaching, if you want to learn and inspire your creative life force, if you want to dive deep into multiple forms of ceremony, fire ceremony, Temescal, medicine ceremonies, you name it, we've got all that and more. February 1st to March 13th. You can join us for 6 weeks, for 3 weeks, for 4 weeks, for 2 weeks, for 1 week, for 3 days, as long as you want. As long as you can get off work. If you work online, that's great. That means you don't have any attachments to any places. All you need is a negative COVID test within 72 hours of your flight, and you are home free to the land of the free. No masks, no socially distancing. You can hug as many people as you want with their consent. And it's really fun and really magical, completely immersed in nature, 100% zero waste, off-grid, sustainable community. If you want to really up-level your practice and even create and craft a conscious business for yourself, if you want to be a leader in your community and really step into that leadership, because what is leadership? Leadership is the ability to guide others into alignment. And the world right now is rapidly shifting, and it needs you to be your best self so that you can truly create a positive impact. And it's not just one person. It's many, many people being leaders and lifting each other up to create a new earth. And that is what this residency is all about. So if you want to know more, if you want to check out our workshop schedule, just check in our stories. We just released them. We got the flyer. You can check the link in our bio for more information about the program, the typical daily schedule, what's included, what we'll be diving into, and so much more. I could talk about it all freaking day because it's going to be epic and legendary, and it's going to be one written in caves so that all of the people in the entire universe ever to live and walk this land will know about this residency, because it is going to be not only one for the books, one for the scrolls, and one for the carvings in the caves. It's going to be epic. And yeah, so we are one of the few places in the world that are just as sacred as we are silly. So if you want to learn how to fuse sacredness, spirituality with fun and playfulness, then come on down! So thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, just shoot us a message if you want to know more about anything that we happen here. You can also, on our IGTV, we have a few other song circles, as well as on our Facebook. If you scroll down far enough, you'll definitely find more song circles that we had over the quarantine. We used to have them once a week, and now we've shifted our priorities into a lot of our in-person things. So if you're just really stoked on joining us, let us know, and we would love to make it available for you. We've got lots of ways to get involved. So thank you so much for joining us in this epic, amazing gathering, and we will see you next time. Much love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Come on down.